What's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello. My name is Natalie, and this is my channel, Music to Makeup.
My intuition is telling me there'll be better days. Yeah. My intuition is telling me there'll be better days. I like this tone.
So today's video, girl, I've been counting down the days until these new Huda Beauty palettes launched. You do not know, and of course I want every single one of them, but that is very impossible for me right now, so I had to decide on two, which was so hard. Oh my gosh, I want all of them. I really wanted to get the amethyst one and the green one. Oh my gosh, that would be the one I would get next if I could get one, but I can't. But these are just so gorgeous. So the two I got, so these retail for $27 each. They are mini palettes which contain 9 Huda Beauty eyeshadows, matte and shimmer. So if you guys don't already know, I am obsessed with like the Huda Beauty palettes, the mini ones and the regular ones, and these are just gorgeous. So the two I got are, I got Ruby Obsessions and I got Topaz Obsessions. When I was looking at this, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. But I was kind of concerned that it might be too similar to my Huda Beauty MUAVE Obsessions, because this is like red. But honestly, besides one color, and they're not even the same, like they're completely different. So this is the MUAVE Obsessions, and then here is the Ruby. The Ruby has a lot more like purplish and like bright coral and pink tones, whereas this is more like neutral toned. I show some swatches. Oh, I really wanted to do a look with this. You do not know how hard it was for me to not do a look with this. But I was like, I always do like golds or, you know, and browns. I'm like, I want to use something, or I want to do something different, and Ruby is my birthstone, so I was like, I have to do the Ruby one. Plus I figured that like the amethyst and the topaz are probably going to be two of the most popular, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people doing looks with those, so I wanted to be unique and original like the little snowflake that I am, and this is what I came up with. Alright guys, well if you would like to see swatches of these two gorgeous palettes, then keep on watching and give this video a thumbs up if you do like it, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you next time. Bye. Here are swatches of the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions palette. Oh, gorgeous. I swear that first color's there, it's just almost exactly the same color as my skin tone. So, and here is the Topaz Obsessions. Oh my gosh, those are so gorgeous. It was so hard for me to not use that palette. Here they are up close. Now let's get into the Ruby Obsessions. Here it is. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. I thought it was gonna be, I mean, it is ruby, but I thought it was gonna be a lot more red toned, but it's more pink, which I love. So I'm gonna take this light peachy pink, which you can't even see I'm putting on because it's the same color, but it is still going to help me blend the other eyeshadows out. So now I'm going to be taking that like orangey coral and putting that in my crease with an Elizabeth Mott tapered blending brush. Oh my gosh, these colors are just everything. I'm loving them so much. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that on the other side. I tried to use only the mini palette, so now I'm just going to blend that out with my E40, my original brush. Now I'm going to be taking a Morphe B80 with that pinkish red, and I'm going to be putting that a little bit above my crease. So just use a very tapered brush and put that in your crease or right above it. So I'm blending it out with my E40 just so you don't see a harsh line there, and then I'm going to go back in with a little bit more color and then blend it out again. Just lay the color down, blend over and over until your hands fall off. No, I'm just kidding. That's what it can feel like sometimes though. So now I'm just doing the same exact thing on the other side, and I'm loving that color, by the way. And then just blending it out. So now I'm going to be taking an Anastasia's Beverly Hills number 18 brush with that beautiful purplish burgundy, and I'm going to be putting that over the entire lid. This color is so gorgeous. This was the exact color I was looking for the other day when I was playing around with some makeup, and as soon as I got this palette, I was like, that was the color I needed. So I'm doing a look similar to the one I created when I was playing around because I was just so excited to have that color. I'm just going to touch it up some after I blended it and do the same thing on the other side. And then once I'm done laying it down, I took that orangish coral shade on the B80, and that's what I used to blend out the crease, just to give that little bit of like orangish effect in the crease. So now I'm just blending it out all together. And now I'm gonna go in with this like beautiful pink shimmer. Oh, and you can completely do an all matte look and just stop before this step, but I was like, there's no way I can do a look with the Huda Beauty palette and not use a shimmery shade. It was just so unnatural. So I'm using the same brush and just putting that in the very center. I didn't want to do a halo, I just wanted a little bit of lightness right in the center of my lid, just to kind of brighten it and make it pop some. So once I put the shimmer down, I go back in with that brush and just blend the crease. And I go in with some Fix Plus and touched up the middle, but now I am touching up like the purplish burgundy just because it got faded some from blending it out. And here's where I use the Fix Plus and touch up the center, just back and forth. So now I wanted to use a brown, but there wasn't any in the palette, so I used my Mauve Obsessions, and I used that like maroon brown just to put a little bit of darkness in the outer corner, and then I smoked it out a little bit. And I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side, keeping that color mostly in the corner, but slowly dragging it into the crease just a tiny bit. So now I'm taking the E40 in that orange shade and just going over the very edge and smoothing everything out. Just kind of make sure everything is blended perfectly. So I'm going to be taking this light shade from the Mauve Obsessions to highlight my brow bone, because I also didn't have a color that I could use to highlight the brow bone in the ruby. But that's okay with me because all the other colors are gorgeous. Now I'm taking this Fenty Beauty eyeliner, which is the bomb. Like, I have been so obsessed with this. And I'm just going to be doing a small cat eye winged eyeliner on each side. I kept going out of frame, so sorry you don't see most of it. Now I'm just cleaning up underneath my eyes, and then we're going to go in to the lower lash line. And we're basically just going to be using the exact same colors that I used on the top part of my eye. Go in with that coral first, then the pinkish red, and then that beautiful burgundy. Oh my gosh, I'm living for this palette. Now I'm going to take, oh, here's the burgundy. After I'm done laying that down, I'm just going to blend it out very quickly. And now I'm curling my lashes, and I will be waterlining my upper lash line with this Makeup Forever black kohl eyeliner. I'm not using any eyeliner in my lower lash line because it's been bothering my contacts. So now I'm putting on the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, which is my Ride or Die. And then I take this little mascara wand, just kind of clean it up, remove any excess product, and separate my lashes. And now I'm going to be putting on these lashes, and I'm done.